Hi everyone, this is Dark Souls 2, one of my top 10 games, pretty much second to Dark Souls 1, that's an absolute masterpiece, but this one is not far behind. Um, there is the Firekeeper, and this is Manjula. This is kind of like your central hub if you're used to Dark Souls 3 or Demon Souls or anything. So this is the place you'll keep sort of respawning back to. You've got right here one of the pyromancing teachers, so you can buy items off her, reinforce your pyromancy flame, that kind of stuff. Let's change my weapon here to something a bit more visually pleasing. That's the ultra. No, sorry, that's the Moonlight Greatsword. This guy will teach you some. Oh, one of my messages have been rated. This guy will sort of teach you some magic, so you can buy some spells and things off him. You unlock these people as you go through. There's one up here as well. You'll unlock these people one by one. I'm sure that guy's there from the start, but most of the others you'll kind of unlock them as you go. There's a blacksmith here. You'll need to open the key to his door, and he'll work on the weapons for you and things. There's spells that you can use. Dark Souls 2 is known for so many things like its spells. Well, I'll show you these here. There's all that magic there. If you notice, I've got 4 of the same kind, which gives me 4 times the ammunition of whatever it is, if I put it into the 4 slots. Right now I'm using 2. You've got the Soul Spear, Soul Barrage, all these kind of different cool ones. That one requires 64 intelligence, so I won't be using that one anytime soon. There's 1 or 2 I can't use. I think that's one of them. There's a crystal magic sword. You put your sword into like a magic field, so it goes blue, and you can get a stronger sword, stronger shield, all different things. Make yourself quiet to walk around. You can blend in with the environment. There's lots of cool spells and things like that in this game. There's miracles, so they'll heal you, and sunlight spears and lightning and all that kind of stuff. There's pyromancy, so you got a lot of different flames. Flames come up from the ground, combusting flames. You've got poison, toxic, acid surge, that's where you'll degrade their gear. There's so many different things. And then you got all your dark abilities, so dark orb, dark fog, all these kind of different stuff. There's so many in Dark Souls 2. As you can see there, I've completed the game. There was an option to start New Game Plus, but right now I'm currently finishing off some of the DLCs. If you take a look at some of the weapons, you got such cool weapons and things in this game. I've even got like 2 Wolverine claws. You can equip weapons in each hand, so you can dual wield and you can power stance. That's pretty cool in this game. You got spears, and you got bows, crossbows, a lot of different shields and things. I actually use this one sometimes, which is a great big shield. I've actually put that on the wrong hand. I'm now carrying 2 shields. So let's go back to one of my swords. Pull up a bigger shield on the other hand. There. So you can go around with a nice huge shield like that. That's sturdy as hell. When you use these weapons, sometimes they come with special abilities. This one has a magic special ability. So when I hit R2, I'll throw out a magic shield, like force, like that. You could even change that up and go with something that's got like lightning. So I can do like a lightning spear. You can have ones that's got like fire, ones that's got bleed. This one has poison, so you keep jabbing them to break the guard, and you can poison them too. So you put that in your left hand while you got a sword in your right hand, and yeah, there's a hell of a build variety in Dark Souls 2. So this one, as an example, would have fire. This is a huge sort of hammer that will really sort of destroy some enemies. I like to use this one. This is probably one of the most powerful ones I have. This takes a hell of a lot off the person, and it even has a special ability like that. I think that's dark again, dark magic. So this is Manjula, and as I said, it's your central hub. So let's put on a nicer looking shield and sword. So there we go, I can parry with the shield now, so if I press that button I can parry. The other ones actually have their own attack. let's warp to somewhere and try out some of these spells and just show you what you can kind of do in the game. So this is a good area for grinding, where I'm about to warp to now. So this area, you can get about 5,000 souls in a few seconds. You can kind of deal with this guy however you want, but just run up to him and give him 2 hits and he's down. It might take like 6, you know, when you first start out, but when you start leveling up and you get to this level, I'm like 200 and something, 260 odd. It just takes about 2 hits to take these kind of enemies down. And there we go, 3 dead within a few seconds. I can even do it quicker than that if I'm not talking. And then rest and repeat. So it's a nice early area to farm some souls. I can show you at the end if you like, or in another video, how to get 500,000 souls, 500,000 souls in like 10 to 15 minutes. So you don't really need to worry about farming. And another thing is with Dark Souls 2, the enemies will stop respawning. Actually, let's try a parry. I'm not very good with parrying, so this might take some time. Let's see. No, as you can see, I'm getting obliterated here. Ah, jeez. Let me drink. Oh, let me drink a potion and retry that. Actually, I'll just kill him. Oh, the door was in my way. I'm not doing too well here. I'm just trying to parry for a minute. I could just kill him in seconds, but do a nice backstab then. Ooh, he almost hit me off. So backstabbing is very effective in Dark Souls games. I'm going to respawn just so I can get some more health, bring him back and try a parry again, because the parries are pretty cool in this game too. So I'd like to show one of those. Let's see if I can pull it off though. I'm not too good at parrying, as I said. Oh no. I done it, but then in Dark Souls 2 I remembered you kind of have to wait for that second animation to finish them off. So let me try that one more time. I successfully pulled off the parry, but let's see if I can do that properly again. Let's take a look. Ah, way too late. And again too late. Try one more time. Okay. It's not happening. Let's just try it one more time. Okay. So, here he is. Wouldn't let myself get hit this much usually. But as I said, I'm not a parrier. And this is something I definitely don't do. Oh, there we go. There he is. Die, you scum. He killed me like 20 times first. And then I kill him once. Know your place is what I meant to say actually, because what I said didn't make sense otherwise. So this is just a quick way to farm some souls. This area, just, you know, you can, if you don't have the magic abilities, you can farm enough souls to get the magic abilities, so that you can then just farm this little area and keep respawning. Anyway, that's one little area. Let's show you another. This has a lot of magic people around, so you're gonna get a lot of sort of like water enemies mixed with magical enemies, and a lot of bioluminescence everywhere. It's a pretty cool looking area. So there's a lot of cool areas in this game. You want to dodge that definitely, because they take a bit of health off you. And you go slow in the water, so get behind him if you can. Up. And finish him off. When you're in the middle of a takedown animation, sometimes you don't get hit, but in Dark Souls 2, it's not as good as Dark Souls 1, where you can totally be invincible on those frames. So it's best to dodge those, because even with the shield you can still take a bit of damage. But yet again, it depends what shield you use. And there's also an ability to infuse your shield or your weapon with magic. So if we say take a different weapon out, and we pull up this, I can kind of infuse my weapon with magic, and that then will obviously make the weapon even stronger again. So these things are pretty tough. Got to make sure you kill those. And I'm taking a bit of magic damage here. So what I should do is probably come aside for a second, check my gear, and just see what shield has better magic resistance. So on the right you'll see a bunch of stats, and if I come all the way over to here, you can see there that that is the magic reduction stat, and that's where I want my shield to be greater. So if I start up a little higher and we come across, already that one has 80 magic reduction, so that's a good one to use. Let's keep coming across. That one has 85. Let's change to that. I think that might be the highest. Let's just keep coming across. Oh, actually 90. We've got one at 90. So let's go back to our big shield. Okay. Let's take this guy down, otherwise he's going to torch us with those magic casts. And this one as well. You don't want those to do too... Oh, I think I'm on the verge of dying. Ah, I did die. Okay, so I lost my souls there. You got to keep aware of your surroundings, obviously. Keep checking there's no one coming from behind, like there. I didn't. There was some magic coming from behind that hit me. But it's not too hard to kind of just get those back, because I was trying to explain a lot there, and I think if I just went through this again, I'd probably just breeze through it now. So let me just sort of get those souls back without explaining things again. Taking way too much damage here. So the water actually slows you down. And let's get those souls back. Okay, there's one here we're gonna have to kill. Dodged at the wrong time there, but it's okay, because we'll take him out now. But then you've got to be aware of the other one. So as I said, there's a lot of magic casters in this area, which makes it a little difficult. I've used far too many flasks to what I should have in this area so far. I want to antagonize this guy so we can fight him. I've got two sort of water guys after me as well at the same time, which doesn't help. So let's just get rid of those. There they are. Oh, even three. Now, that's not good. Okay, now I'm actually cowering and trying to get some safe space to heal. Jesus. No. Just as I was about to finish him off, to drink my serums, to go fight the big guy, they all get me. I think 3 of them jumped me at once there. Dark Souls, get ready to die a lot. So I've got a revival, but as you can see in Dark Souls 2, there's a little bit of an annoying feature, but it gets cool after a while. I think you learn to appreciate it after some time. It makes you use humanity, but you can see that my health has degraded from full. So every time I die, I take a little bit off my maximum health. So that's why, to get it back, I need to use a humanity. But I do like that feature now, where at the start of the game I hated that feature. But I think it gets you using your humanity, which is pretty good. So I think what I'm not realizing is, with the sword and things I've got, I use a lot of stamina with the sword, where I'm used to a lighter sword usually. So a lot of excuses are coming out here, but I'm definitely not doing as well as I normally would. So let's use some magic on this guy here. Yep, there he is. Actually, I think I best go back to the sword. He's got close again. Okay, now we're going to want to take those casters out before I antagonize the big guy. So what we're going to do is get him first. Got hit then by casting my spell too late. Let's see how they fare with dark energy. Let's see how they go. Not as good actually. I think it's better to use magic against these guys if you're going to use anything like that on them. Oh, I left it too late again, got hit. Right, I want him to cast now. Come on, cast. And then there we go. Can move around those, no problem. Oh, there's another here. So they're kind of putting the pressure on me right now. Oh, I was standing a touch too high to hit them. Got to use some of those Estus. I'm not managing things here too well, if I'm honest. It's been a little bit since I've played Dark Souls 2, but I absolutely love this game, and I've put 100 or 200 hours in, so there should be no excuse really at this point. Let's put that behind my back and use it two-handed, and let's hit him with 2 hits. And I tell you what, let's take out this guy before I go for the big guy. So let's go with that. Cast some magic on him. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to antagonize more. Okay, done. And now let's come back, see what this is first. Okay, it's just a staff. And let's come back and let's take on this big guy. But before I do, let's just make sure that we cleared out these water hag guys. Oh, no, I've already antagonized him. And he hit me mid-roll. Not a good start. Okay, let's heal. Well, we got a second, and let's try and take him on then. So he's not going to be able to get through that shield. That shield is amazing. Look at that, it barely takes any stamina off, and it takes off no health. So this shield is definitely one you want to aspire to get in the game. Just give him a hit. Oh! Take a few hits from this guy. I can't believe how cool the shield is. Normally your stamina completely depletes when they hit you like that, and he'll break your stance. But you can kind of use that to really get on top of things in this game. I almost feel like I'm cheating with the shield. Jeez, I'm going to take the shield off and let's show you a bit of a more true experience. So let's change swords and let's change shields. Okay, so this is a bit more like kind of what you would do. And actually let's use a humanity. Turn myself back human. So as you can see there, I'm human. Heal. The player on my right there is an actual player in the world right now. They show up as kind of ghosts. So let's take this guy back on then. And as you can see now, my stamina is going down more. But yet again, I think I've leveled up too much at this point. So he's really trying to hit that shield down, but he's not doing a good job of it. Let's try and hit him back. Okay, now's the time. If I go two-handed, I'll kill him here with one hit. Wait for him to stop. Always read the tells. And then, boom, dead. So by not lighting the bonfire, we've cleared the area. And yeah, I can just go on. Again, there's a big ogre over there. There's a lot of different things to fight. You'll come across some huge cool bosses in Dark Souls. Like that's kind of what draws you to the game in the first place, is the enemies. They are awesome. The bosses you'll end up fighting. Sometimes they're massive as well. Oh, we got another caster here. Didn't see that in time, so I got hit. take him out with his own medicine. Some magic. We got one of these here. One hit. Nice. Sometimes they drop humanity, which is human effigies, I think it's called in this one. Let's take out this guy. Oh, I've rolled way too early then. Oh, not faring too well now. I gotta dodge, because I'm about to die. And there it is. So yeah, you'll see that screen a lot in this, especially when you first start, and maybe in the later areas where you got a lot of magic flying from every direction. So that's pretty much Dark Souls 2. I tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to pick those up just before I turn it off. Or, well, maybe I'll warp to one more area to show you a different area. But I'm really going to have to run you to... hang on. To get those souls back before I exit it. Because I do not want to lose all those souls. I had a lot. Let's wait for my stamina to regenerate. Okay. This is not going well. They just took a one-handed shot last time, so let me two-hand them in for one shot. So if I just quickly change before I hit them then to make sure I got in a one-shot kill. Actually, I'll do the same with this guy. No, they take 3 hits. Okay, no matter what. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'll be a lot quicker this time. And I'll just use up all the flasks I can, because I don't need to be sparing with them right now. I'm not like trying to progress to the full level. Normally when you try to progress to the full level, you have to sort of be sparing with those because you'll need them later. But right now I'm just playing pretty recklessly. And I'm using magic, which I don't use a lot of. I like to just sort of melee my way through the game. That's kind of how I started off in Dark Souls and how I see the game. I'm just gonna... Oh! Now I really am in a lot of danger. If I got one more hit then, I would have lost every single one of my souls. Oh jeez, the healing's not helping you. I should have taken them out one by one and not rushed. That's the thing in Dark Souls. You get frustrated, you rush it, and then you mess it all up. I'm going to have to go backwards to deal with this guy. This is turning into a nightmare. Let's try... I lost all the souls. So that's another thing. If you don't get to the souls in time, you lose them all, and you lose all your humanity and that kind of stuff. So... Anyway, let's move on. Let's travel. Let's try out another area. So you've got a cool looking area there. To be honest, there's a lot of cool areas in this game, visually as well. Especially the DLC is all like snow and ice. You got these sort of dragons and things. Let's take you here. This looks cool. That's a shame. I just lost probably 250,000 souls. As I said, it's very easy to get them back though by grinding. Later in the game though, of course, it's almost towards the end. So there's a lot of dragons in this area, and you'll fight about 6 of them. Gotta get across the bridge there first. I think, if I remember, there's a way to zip down to avoid most of this area. You use these kind of zip lines. I think there's one here. I could try it from the start. Let's take a quick look. Let's run up this ladder. There's a zip line there. There we go. So that'll take you closer towards the edge. When you first try to cross this bridge, a big dragon will come down on it and kind of break the bridge. I remember when I first did this area, I kept getting you can play online, and I kept getting an invader every time I was trying to hit this bonfire. And oh geez, that was tough. He just kept coming and coming and coming. But I enjoy the invaders. When I first started the game, I used to play offline all the time. I thought that was the best way to play, but when you play these invaders, you definitely realize how cool the multiplayer aspect is. These guys don't aggro for some reason. I can't remember why, but there was something specific I did in the game to stop those aggroing. Now this guy got a hell of a club on him. Try and get 2 hits in when you feel you can. Sometimes only 1, because if you go too many, you're gonna get punished. 1, 2, nope. That was just 1. And I think that this guy's gonna demolish me in a minute. Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. Let's try and get a hit in you too. There he is, dead. And that's pretty much Dark Souls 2. It's a phenomenal game. The bosses are the most impressive part of the game. Definitely, the bosses are absolutely phenomenal. Not specifically in Dark Souls 2 though. The bosses are a bit better in Dark Souls 1. And some people say 3, but I like these sort of more human style bosses that you do see more often of in Dark Souls 2. So yeah, the bosses are still cool in this game. There's a lot of them in this one. And oh, come here, come here. Now this guy you can't sort of get behind and backstab. They're too big, but you can just run behind them, avoid their attacks like that, nice and easy, and then just finish him off with one of those. Oh, it didn't work. Maybe finish him off with one of these. What has he dropped? He's dropped the Dragon Charm. And yeah, that's pretty much the game. I don't really need to explain a lot more. There's some beautiful areas I could take you to, but I'm sure if you look back through my videos, I do have one in a nice area, in the Hyde Tower area and things. That looks really cool. And yeah, there's just so many things to do in Dark Souls 2. There's so much variety, so much build. And it's just a massive, huge, great RPG. As I said, I've put about 100 or 200 hours into it, and it's just an amazing game. It gets a lot of flack in the community. I really don't know why. It's I think it's more based upon when they originally released the game. Rightly so, it did sort of have a few problems, but they fixed most of them in this thing called Sotfs, Scholar of the First Sin, which is what I'm playing now. The remastered edition, if you will, of the game. It's absolutely great. So you got a Hyde Knight over there. This is the place I just told you about, the Hyde Tower. You got these big guys again to fight. And yeah, it's just a cool game. So many cool visuals, so many cool enemies, so many cool magic abilities and weapon choice and build variety. You know, you can wear like a certain mask that will take your stamina load up. You wear certain rings that do extra things for you. So I've just created a bit of a problem now by not dealing with these enemies earlier. I should have definitely dealt with some of these earlier. Okay, so let's just come back. I was just trying to show you, but I didn't expect to get into such a bad situation there. I really want to show you the rings and things, so let me just try and run back, see if I can sort of outrun these. My stamina's low right now, so I've got to wait for that to build. And what I'll do is I'll just sort of rest at the fire, respawn them, just so I can slow down, just to quickly show you the rings. That's one thing I overlooked quickly. So if we come to the equipment, you got your choice of rings. There's 4 rings there. I've been grinding a certain area, so I keep coming up with this ring. That one is actually to increase your poise. It weighs 5, so it weighs a lot, but it actually pulls your poise right up. And if you look at my character, player stats, you'll see that my poise level is 119 right now, and that's with that ring off. So I have a lot of poise due to the armor I'm wearing, and obviously naturally leveling your stats up. So this one will help. It's more likely to drop items. This one's more likely to drop souls. You can absorb HP from each foe, gradually restores HP, limit HP reduction when you're hollow. Remember that thing I said it takes it off? This one will reduce your damage from falling. There's so many different rings and things. They're all really cool to go through. Magic defense, fire defense, so when you're fighting a certain boss you stick these ones on. Poison resistance when you're in the swamps and those kind of areas, you stop the poison build up so fast, so that you can break their poise with that ring quite easily. There's a lot of cool rings. There's your miracle casting things, there's your spell staffs. As I said, you got such a cool variety of weapons in this game, even like things like where is it, like the washing pole. So look at that, that's like a really cool samurai sword. So you can go for any build you want. You can two-hand weapons. You can dual wield weapons. That's like such a cool thing when you have a weapon in each hand. So if I was to come up, I'll just show you really quickly. You could have 2 magic great swords, really. So like that. I'm not dual wielding and power stancing right now. You need 2 of the same weapons to do that, but you get the idea. And anyway, I hope you like Dark Souls 2. If you want me to make another video showing you how to gain 500,000 souls in about 10 minutes, I can do that. Legit as well, just through a legit method of farming. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you get to enjoy Dark Souls 2 if you see this video and want to try it out. Thanks for watching, and take care. I'll see you soon. Thank you.